Have a really important conversation. Kenton joins me now to talk about a national strategy for men's health. And I think it's so wonderful to have you in today because there's still so much stigma around men's health. And I want to talk about this new strategy that you have involved.
We're very excited. Thank you very much for talking to me today. We're very excited about what this means for men and families in particular. Our research has shown that men have struggled for a long time, anxiety rising, depression rising. The latest is problem anger really taking a hold of men, and the last stat that really stands out is 1 in 2 men socially isolated. That's not a platform for success when it comes to families and men, most importantly.
When you look at the overall goal of what you're trying to achieve, what is something that you really want to pinpoint to have success in the future?
It's important for us to start small. I mean, it's always about the medical system, and there's always the demand for doctors and psychologists in the support system. But we know at the same time that a lot of people will never go there. So for us, it's about starting small. It's about starting the conversation that says it's okay to come forward to say you're not okay. It's okay to tell your friends and family. We have a campaign at the Canadian Men's Health Foundation that's called You're Not Alone. It's on right now. It's the first 6 months of the year. It talks about our mental stress that we face. The last 6 months is the physical side in our organization. So You're Not Alone means it's okay to stand up and say, I need help.
And do you think that we're still in that time where, even like growing up, there's a stigma around you're men, like don't talk about your feelings, push it down, just move forward. Yeah. Do you think we're still dealing with a difficult time just with that overall concept?
196%. It is still there. We see it often. We hear from our users. We reached 2 million people in 2024 alone, the year 2024. Been around for 11 years, and we hear that constantly of people reaching out. It's not even not knowing what to say, it's that there is even a problem. I've had friends in the CEO world say, Kenton, I'm burnt out. And it's a shock because they don't know what the signs are to say that I'm burnt out. Where do I even start to know when I need help? That's a huge question.
And I always have felt that it really helps when you see someone you look up to, someone in the lens of celebrity status can come forward with a story, and there is somebody that's a part of this.
Huge. Our announcement this week with the Minister of Health, with Richie Bulbrook, future Olympian in skateboarding from London, Ontario. And he stood up in front of the crowd at the news conference on Monday, and he talked about the fact that he struggles. He lost his dad recently, and his dad gave him the push to make sure he makes it to the Olympics. He's training in Los Angeles right now, and he showed up overnight flight to stand in front of people to say he struggles. And that takes courage, and that's what we're really trying to get out. It doesn't have to be go see the doctor and psychologist. Just start talking to a friend, family, and that's the beginning point. And we're so proud that Richie was able to come to share his message with Canadians from a very personal perspective.
It's so powerful, right, when you see someone come from a very difficult place and share their story. And that helps so many people. Even if it just helps one person come forward with what they're struggling with, that's the whole idea.
It's huge. We have a lot of hockey players that support us. And when they say something, they could say the same thing as Kenton. People seem to listen more. And that's the whole point, that we're around as an organization to give voice to men and families. And it's really important to stress the family side. A healthy father means a healthy community, means a healthy family. And that's not just the patriarchal family, that's like society as a whole. The health minister says about $12 billion a year is the cost of the economy of ill men and sickness in men in Canada. That's an enormous opportunity in front of us to get preventative measures in place and help all of us live healthier lives. And it starts with everybody listening, watching today, that says it's okay to put your hand up to say, I don't feel so well today, and talk about it. And that's the message that I really want to get through to people today.
Yeah, Kenton, it's incredible to be in a moment where you share something and you don't even realize until maybe moments after, maybe a day after, how much relief you get from sharing your story, opening up to someone, and how much weight can get off your back. I really love this conversation, and I love the strategy for men's health. Thank you for coming on and sharing this with us today.
Thank you for your time.